Good morning, we're back, we're vlogging. I am very excited to feel like today is functional, very functional day today. We're at home, we're ticking through the admin list, we're getting stuff done. Tomorrow really fun actually, going to London, shooting some things, and then also there's like this Substack Fashion Week breakfast event, a breakfast at 9 a.m. I will be there. You are speaking my language. That works for me. I'm a morning person, no problemo. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be like a fun out and about kind of day, but today very in day indeed. However, I just feel like I'm getting more done when I get ready. And I feel so much, I don't know if you're the same, I just feel so much better in myself. If there's anyone else who like works for themselves or like works at home, I've gone through many different things throughout the years. We spoke about it in the video I put up in the corner, like my little birthday video where I've been on YouTube for 15 years officially now, which is wild. Kind of spoke about my career journey in that. But I think I've gone through sort of ups and downs of like, better to get ready, better just to crack on with work, better not to watch daytime TV. I learned that one quite early on. That is a slippery slope that I just like can't. Watching TV during the day, I'm like, I can't. But yeah, I definitely feel in the routine at the moment of like up and at them. And then like whilst boys are getting ready, whilst like I'm getting ready, everyone's getting ready, it's just better to get ready, do my hair, make myself feel nice, put some makeup on. And it can be quick, it can be easy. I've really like edited down the routine. I've come downstairs to show you it today because it is so dark and so horrible that I was like, I need to physically stand in front of the biggest room in the house so that you can see. But I've got some exciting things to show you. This video is sponsored by Merit. It's always a dream to work with Merit, and I always say whenever I like work with them, I'm like, I would not make my own beauty line because it would be Merit. Like, they are doing such a good job. They're doing everything I would love a beauty brand to do. And they finally brought out that tinted SPF, and I feel like that was the real like missing piece of the puzzle for me. However, there is like more exciting news, more newness. We all know that Merit do really gorgeous makeup bags. Like, even if you just do your first order through the website, you get a really gorgeous like kind of golden cord bag. I have been known to wear that bag. Like, I have worn that bag out the house. Like, it's not only a really good makeup bag, it's a really good bag, like a good little kind of clutch bag situation. They've also done like limited edition designer collabs through the years. And again, I took one of their last collabs on holiday with me. So these bags are collectibles in their own right and like good additions to your wardrobe in their own right. And their latest one, which is a collaboration with the American designer Brandon Maxwell, is no exception to the rule. Like, it's a full-on little pouch bag. Like, you could actually fit a decent amount in here. It's got this really gorgeous silver buckle on this side, really lovely like dainty branding, teeny tiny handle on the top. Obviously you can wear it this way around, you can wear it this way around if you want like the buckle on the front. The buckle's heavy, it's hefty, it's gorgeous, and it ships for a limited time. It's a limited edition with any order over £125. So spend over £125 on Merit. I'll share some of my favorites with you today, and you will get this bag for a limited time. I just think it's great. I love the collaborations that they do. I'll pop all the links of everything that I'm using like down below for you to check them out, and I'll talk through the shades I love, like my top picks. But if you click through the link down below, you can also get 15% off of the sets, which is such a great deal. Like, if you go to my link down below, there's even like sets that aren't on the normal website that you will see. So you can just get a really, really good deal, get 15% off your Merit favorites, spend over £125, grab the bag. We love it. In terms of my favorites for complexion, it's gonna be the uniform. I wear the shade 24, and I just take one pump on my hands. I'm really into like applying base with my hands at the moment. It's kind of a gel formula, and it just looks very skin-like on the face. You're getting that evening out, SPF 50 protection, and then so many different shades as well. So there's a shade for everyone in there. And that's the finish. That's all I've got on, one pump. It's so quick, so easy. I feel like the finish, it's not too dry, it's not too oily. It's just somewhere like right in the middle. As with all Merit products, easy, efficient, quick. Throw on in the morning when you're like trying to pack a lunchbox. You know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe. Like, we're all busy, but you just want to look a little bit fresh a little bit more polished. These are the products that I'm reaching for. There was literally a comment in the wardrobe edit chat yesterday. I think someone started a thread because Merit is now available and shipping to the Netherlands and Ireland. And they were like, right, I'm ready to make my order. Like, what are your favorites? I need to know. And everyone basically said the Flush Balms. And I like co-signed it. I was like, co-sign, yeah. I second what everyone else is saying here. The Flush Balms are probably, I don't know, I do really like the uniform. They're one of my favorite Merit products. Like, I can't really pick a favorite here. I really love Beverly Hills, but I do think Lusitano is a really fun, kind of more summery. Like, this is kind of more like orangey peach, whereas Beverly Hills is more of like a kind of brownie, like neutral pink. I have used this so much, but it is like still going strong. Like, look at that. And this is one of the products that I see most in my friends' makeup bags. One time my friend was like putting it on and I like went from the other side of the room and was like, that's Fox. And she was like, it is. I was like, it's kind of my job. Fox is a really nice one as well. I personally just apply it straight from like the top of the product and then just push it in with my fingers. Again, you could use a brush, but I don't know, I think that's what's like so easy about Merit. It's very doing the car-able, you know? It's just that healthy flush. Yeah, I love that they're always like adding more into the range as well, but I always come back to Beverly Hills. It's just my fave. Be right back, just need to curl my eyelashes. I always feel like complexion feels very much at the forefront of their brand. They do color really well as well. And it's the kind of color of like makeup that I love to wear, that really like neutral. They do a very good neutral. And I really like, don't look too closely at this, but the Solo Shadow in Mid-Century, just taking it on their brush and then like pushing that all over the lid. Super long lasting. I don't find it to be super creasy. And I feel like it's a real less is more approach. Like, you don't need a lot of this. I just like it to look a little bit like moody on the eyes. I don't like it to look too like eyeshadowy, but it just adds a little bit of warmth. I think there's 6 shades of these, but I've tried them and Mid-Century is the one that is my fave. It's like eyes, done. Not doing mascara today, keeping it nice and simple. And the lip products. I really don't own that many lip products these days. I really don't. I think I own 3 lipsticks. They're all Merit. Merit are the only lipsticks that I own. No, that's true. Oh wait, I've forgotten this. I always forget about this. This is incredible. Okay, I've got 3 products to talk about. I'll try and keep it quick. The tinted lip oil in Chatty is a gorgeous, I mean, like, look at the color of that. Look at the color of that. I mean, it's stunning. On the lips, just adds like a nice amount of shine, like tinted oil gloss rather than it being like super sticky. So I love that one. Like I said, I own 3 lipsticks. That's it. And one of them is Ginger. Ginger is my favorite. It's called like the signature lip. Ginger is my favorite. I'll just put like a little bit on now so you can see it. I like kind of applying it and then blending it into the lips a little bit. It's like a very no lipstick, you know what I mean? But probably my favorite lip product of all are their signature lip liners. I've got the shade Beverly Hills and I just tend to like put this on my lips, kind of focusing on the outside, but then bring it all over. I tend to just like put on a lip balm before. These are so nice. These are like my favorite lip liners. They're very creamy, so they're not gonna have like crazy amounts of longevity, but I don't want that. Like, I just want them to look really like soft and natural on the lips. And then if I'm just like, oh, I need a little bit more pink, I can put a bit of Flush Balm on. And that to me is my favorite lip combo. Very natural, doesn't really like look like I've got a load of products on my lips, but it just kind of defines them, adds a little bit more of a pinky tint to them. So there you go, those are my faves. Like I said, everything will be linked down below for you, but make an order today for a limited time only. The Brandon Maxwell designer makeup bag will come with your order if you spend over £125. So I just think that is so cool. Can't wait to see what they've got coming next. They're just always shaking it up. So that's it. I'm like sorted. I'm ready for my day. I'm like, right, okay. Now I can get started on my list. Oh, let me show you one thing I've been doing. See, I told you it was grey and grim outside. Oh, not particularly pleasant. You join me in the leopard print corner. It is very leopard print and I put it up, well, it was very animal print. This is our like corner of the kitchen where our like very neutral cushions normally sit. And I put up a photo on Instagram and someone's response was just like, No. I think it's a little bit Marmite, but it's just shifting it around a bit for the autumn. I think it's kind of fun. I think it's a little bit different. I'm playing a bit with like color and pattern. I was literally thinking, I screen grabbed something on my phone the other day because this girl had this gorgeous, like kind of mid-century style dining chair that had green upholstery on it, like a kind of like olivey green, you know, the olivey green that I'm just obsessed with. And I was like, oh, wouldn't that be like fun to have dining chairs with that kind of upholstery on? Yeah, I'm just like, I'm feeling a bit more adventurous in the color and pattern stakes recently. But I purchased this off of Papier. I feel like, you know, new school year, new stationery just kind of has to happen. I got myself the daily planner, and you can put your name on it, Anna Newton at the top. And then I got it because it was ring bound. I kind of like, I like my notebooks like this. Just means you can like easily turn the page. Is that a silly thing to say? You know what I mean though? You know, when you can get it like properly flat, and also you can just like have it open like this, like on the day. But I realized that I have been completely not like planning particularly well. I bought myself Grace Beverley's like daily planner, and to be honest, love Grace Beverley, love what she's doing. I just found that planner very intimidating. I feel like for some people you might love it, but for me I was like, oh, this just feels like there was too many things to fill out. I know that I'm not going to fill it out. It just felt like a bit too much. But she recommended time blocking her day, and I was like, I need to do that. I need to time block my day because I set myself so much to do in a day, rarely get to the end, and it's because I haven't time blocked it out. So I get to the end and I'm like, of course I don't have time to do that in a day. Like, what was I thinking? So basically like time blocking out my days, not like 7 till 8, 8 till 9. Like I kind of just customize it to like what works for me. This is like a day that I completed the other day. But it's like 6 till 7:30, and then 7:30 till 7:45. Like, and I will literally put in like, this is when I'm going to shower and get ready. This is when I'm going to eat my breakfast. This is when I'm going to have my lunch. Like all of those things. Like this is when I'm going to work out. This is when I'm going to drive to do my workout. Like I'm factoring in the timings of like all of those extra life things. And I don't necessarily get to the end every single day, but I feel like I get further through it. And I sort of just through the day, I know where I'm at. Like I know, right, am I running like a little bit behind? That's fine. But then maybe I'm not going to sit there and like answer emails when I'm already behind with my day, when I haven't like factored that in. It's just nice to know like when I'm going to have the time to do certain things. So I'm really into that. If you're really struggling to get what you need to get done in a day, this is a way of being very realistic with it. I'm going to crack on, plan for the rest of the day, admin, cracking on section of time. A bit of lunch, and then gym. The gym's kind of going to take up a lot of my afternoon because I've got my final personal training session, my personal training lady. And the other day she did me like a leg session and kind of just took me through, like rather than performing every single set of exercises in front of her, she showed me like the setup. She showed me how to use the machine and how to set up the machine, and kind of just watched my form to like give any pointers. And then we like moved on to the next thing. So when she left, I did my leg session. So we're doing the same today, but for like upper body. So it's going to be like an upper body session that she's going to walk me through, then she'll leave and then I'll give it a go. So I'm going to be there for like a full on 2-hour session. It's taken up a lot of my time today, but it's the preparation to like keep me going ahead. So I will check in again soon. Oh no, even just holding the camera, I'm like, shaking. Your girl is weak, but I really needed to push through there. I was like, I need to push, I need to keep going. I'm feeling a bit tired. It's like Luteal phase time, and there is only one song that can like get you through. Fergalicious. I would love to know, comment below, what is your like push through at the gym song? That came on, and then what else is there? And I was like, oh, this is a good one. I want to see you move and shake. You know that one? I was like, okay, cool. I just kind of let it like play out and do its thing. But yeah, what is your, I need to get through this. I need a bit of energy right now. This is going to see me through. Because yeah, I need more options, because at the moment it's basically just that. I'm just listening to like Fergalicious on repeat at the gym. Right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna pick up Raffy Chops, and maybe I'll show you what we're gonna have for dinner. I thought we were gonna have like a super easy, chill, like our kind of freezer dinner. Sometimes you just need a freezer dinner, right? You just need like quick, easy freezer dinner. Fish cakes, the M&S frozen section fish cakes, the cod ones, delicious. fish cakes. They also do these amazing like seasoned sweet potato wedges. Outrageously good. Those are just some like peas and broccoli. That's what I think we're having for dinner. So do you need to see that? Maybe you don't. Right, let's crack on. I promise you tomorrow way more fun. Good morning. You join me at 6:38, but that's cool. Like I said, I'm a morning person. Like this is my time to shine. You missed nothing last night because, as we've mentioned, the evenings are not my time to shine. We watched Only Murders in the Building. I think we're up to like almost the end of season 4, so we're almost up to like the latest season now. We have really like raced through that, and then me and Mark like parted ways to do our separate viewing. I watched The Paper, which is like the spin-off from the team that made The Office, and I think there was like mixed reviews. I mean, how do you follow that up? Do you know what I mean? Like, what pressure? It gave me more Parks and Rec vibes than it did The Office. And also, I also feel like if you were to watch Parks and Rec season 1, like Parks and Rec season 1, like is not its best work. Like I remember watching it and being like, it's okay. It takes a few seasons. Like season 2, outstanding. Like I think it's the first episode of season 2, the zoo. What a great episode. Like we get the bulge, we get like all sorts of things in season 2. Like it's so good. So Mark asked my review and I was like, I don't think you would have loved it, but I feel like there's a long game in here and I think it's been renewed for season 2. So if you're just a little bit bored, you need something to watch, like I don't think you would hate it. There's definitely some funny moments in there. So and in the UK we can watch it on Sky, I think. So yeah, I finished watching The Paper. There's like 10 episodes. It's like very quick to get through. I did my stretching routine. I did my skincare, and then this bit, I always get caught on this bit. I always like panic and have to take it out really quick. And then I got in bed and read Erica. Oh gosh, I literally just watched a TikTok where she said how to pronounce her name. I'm gonna have to watch the TikTok now. I don't want to embarrass myself. Sorry, Erica. Erica Verink. There you go. She's a Substacker. She's got a Substack called Long Live, and she wrote one of those like 831 stories that I love. I love every single one of those that I've read. They're like short 200-page sexy romance novellas. And they're all great. They're really good. And she's just written one called Exit Lanes. I was actually really looking forward to like lights off bedtime because it downloaded onto my Kindle yesterday. It was publication day yesterday or the day before. So yeah, I was so happy to read that. So that was my evening. You missed out on nothing. I've just caught up with all of Alana's vlogs. I love watching Alana. I just love catching up with her. She was at New York Fashion Week and I was just like, oh my gosh, that sort of thing feels like so detached from like what my life is like now. But then I was like, girl, you're literally getting ready to go to a London Fashion Week event. Like have some perspective. I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm getting ready for this morning. There is a Substack event at Somerset House with Farah Store, who I think is the UK head of partnerships on Substack. She was the editor of Elle magazine, Cosmopolitan magazine, Women's Health magazine. She is like a journalist with a capital J. And she's a lovely lady. I've met her a few times. We've done a panel together. We've done a few panels together actually. She's just great. She's brilliant. So yeah, I'm going up for that. That's my fashion week. That's it. I'm not doing anything else. I mean, like I got invited to a few things. I don't know. It's just not really my scene. I'm very happy just to like watch it from way. Do you know what I mean? And as we mentioned many times before, like post 4 p.m, I want to be on that train home. You know. I'm so pleased I did that. I wasn't gonna curl my hair. I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. I like put it in plaits last night, but I was like, you're literally going to a Fashion Week event, and then I'm also shooting a little come shopping with me reel today. Sorry, more ARKET. I feel like I just won't stop going on about them, but the IG reel that we're shooting is part of the job. This like part of the job, but yeah, me and Mark are shooting that. So Mark is going to come up and join me, and yeah, we're going to do a little come shopping with me. We haven't done one of those in a while, so that'd be fun. Oh, I do feel like when the hair is like freshly done, it's quite like it needs to kind of ease out a bit, but that's cool. Right, I've got about 15 minutes to put on an outfit. I think I'm gonna have to take my chia seed pudding for the train, but that is fine. Putting on your makeup in the dark, you're like, is this okay? We will see. We will see later on. Oh, I've just did the spiel and I wasn't filming, and I was like, look at me. I'm so ahead. I'm so ahead with time. And now, now I'm like, look at the time. I'm going to make this quick. Okay, here is what I'm wearing today. Underneath the ARKET like boat neck 3/4 length sleeve top. I love this so much. I pulled it like off there downstairs because that's how often I wear it. It like goes in the wash, it comes out, I wear it again. So I've got that on with an ARKET tortoiseshell pendant because we're doing some shooting for ARKET today. I'm like, I probably should be wearing ARKET. So I've just kind of gone through my rails and found some old ARKET that I love with some new ARKET that I love. They sent me their suede trousers. Crazy. They're lined, which is nice because, I mean, who wants like that kind of cold feeling on your thighs? Not cute. But these nice and lined, so they're very comfortable. They're really good size as well. I've got them in like my normal, I'm like a UK 12. I got them in a 40, which I think is the equivalent of a UK 12. And I feel like they just fit really well. They're the perfect length. I'm 5'7", and they are like a millimetre away from the floor. So love this kind of ARKET base layer. Then I've got on the Roe jacket over the top. I just like the colours together, and it looks really disgusting out there. I'm like, it definitely looks like it's raining, but it's not supposed to rain, and it's supposed to be like 20 degrees by lunchtime. So I was like, maybe I can like fold this up and roll it in Mark's bag. Thanks, babe. I'm gonna take, I'm like, before I forget, let me take out my umbrella. I do not trust this weather. And then for my bag, I was like, I think I'm gonna take this. I kind of didn't want it to be like too matchy, but I feel like this just gives a bit of a like undone vibe. This is from Dragon Fusion. I like the size of it. I don't want to take a huge amount with me today. I don't know if it really like goes. I kind of don't think it does, but I think that's kind of the point. I was looking at everything else and I was like, I don't really want to do, an animal print. No, I don't. I'm going to go with this. This is like where, I dilly-dallied for a long time over this bag, and I think once I filled it, we're good. Right, now I really haven't got much time left. That was such a fun event. I feel like the Substack crew of creators are just like such a like nice and friendly bunch. Spring Restaurant is so fancy. I've been there before, many moons ago. I think for like a Liz Earle event, I want to say. But it was very lovely. Really nice breakfast. And I was sat on a table with Nikki, Francesca, and Candice. Oh my god, I love her. Obsessed with her. I feel like I followed her stuff for so long, never had the chance to meet her in real life. And meeting her in real life, she is every bit as like fun and like vibrant and funny as you think she was. She's so cool. And like Emma was there. I love her Substack overdressed. They let me go, thank you. And who else? Oh, I got to meet Anna and Leary Hart. I've never met her before. Got to meet Melissa from Five Things Friday. Like, there was just so many really cool, lovely people. And now I'm just trying not to get run over, and I'm doing the walk from the Strand, Somerset House, to the ARKET store on Regent Street again, like the last time I was vlogging. Oh, do you like my blush today? I've got on the new Merit blush in Rideau. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I'm meeting Mark. We're going to shoot lots something. Maybe we'll have a little bite to eat and then we'll head home. Hey! Travel gods do not want us to get home, but it's okay. We've given up. We were on our like second train. There's only one train. We're on our second train that got terminated. So we're like, you know what? We're going to give in. We're going to cab the rest of the way. Oh, this is fun. My suede trousers are such a eye-catching statement. We just seen a lady, and we're like quite far from London now. We're at a place called Three Bridges, and this lady was like, I saw you in ARKET earlier. She was like, it's those trousers. She was like, I saw you in those trousers. And I was like, wow, those trousers are amazing. And she just spotted us together. Oh, and I saw one of you as I was walking between the two as well. I think you were called Naya. You were so friendly. We like hugged in the middle of the road, and then she like bundled me off the road because a car almost ran over us. So thank you for saving my life. But yeah, the conversation starter of the day, these suede trousers. trousers, which I'm now standing inside whilst like Mark is waiting for the cab by the door because it's raining. So silly me. As lovely and fun as those suede trousers are, I was like, I need to come home. I need to put some comfy clothes on. And these are new actually. I treated myself to some new like upgraded pajamas from the brand Cuckoo Intimates. And they are so, it's such a good name. It's such a fun name. These are just, I mean, they're just like cotton jersey pajama trousers, but they are so comfortable and I so thoroughly look forward to like putting them on when I get home. Even though I need to go out again, I'm like, an hour in these would just be heaven for a moment. Let me show you though what I picked up in ARKET when we were shooting. I did pick up two things. And Mark actually spotted this. He was like, oh, you always keep saying that you need like a big claw clip. I do need a big claw clip, and this is like a nice tortoiseshell one, so I picked up one of these. And then I spotted this, like a wool cashmere comb in the tortoiseshell. Hello. Yeah, that was 100% coming home with me. It was £17. That's very expensive. You can literally pick these up on Amazon for like £3, but it's very chic and I do use my combs quite often. And then at the Substack event, they had these on the table setting and I haven't opened my one yet. Mark guessed it was a wallet. My guess would be a very kindly gifted notepad. It's from Smythson. Very fancy, like kind of stationery leather goods brand. Let's see what's inside. Oh, and Substack orange, of course. Oh, like it's got the Substack logo on it. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. You know, I'm a sucker for stationery. Oh, that's very cute. That is very cute. Oh my gosh, it's like that is a very luxury notebook. I've bought these before actually for friends when they've like started a new job or something. I'm just like, oh, it's just like nice to have a really ridiculously fancy. Oh, didn't I show you a notebook earlier in this vlog? Or was that the other one I did? Yeah, the papier one. There you go. This is like, I mean, that's like a major upgrade. Very cute. Thank you, team Substack. I'm not gonna lie. All I'm gonna do now is like work probably from bed for an hour, which feels very lazy, but I'm like, I wasn't very early trained this morning. And I've done like back-to-back, like quite social battery draining things, which are like fun, but you know me, I don't do that all that often. So it's like, I just need to go and like lie down in a dark room for a while. And then I'm gonna go pick up Ralph and then maybe I'll be playing more dominoes, making dinner, and then that's it. And then my night will be exactly the same as it was last night. So I'm going to sign off for now, but thank you so much for watching. I feel like I'm back in a bit of a YouTube groove, which is nice. As mentioned in the last video, like big giveaway coming for you soon. I need to like work on that and work on getting like some of my favorite bits together. And thank you so much to Merit for sponsoring this video. All the links will be down below for you for that. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.